because of what they saw. What that did, I said, no, you know what? I said, I need to go back and get the original message from the leader himself so that you can see what the original message was from the leader of the real One West, of the real ISUPK or the real ICUPK, because they said Israeli Church or Israelite Church of Universal Practical Knowledge. But in 1995, after that evil went down when they turned against MASHA and said that MASHA, you're not the leader over the school, because they had a plot. They had a plot to try to do what they wanted to do with the money. MASHA was against it, so they basically turned against him. Bishop knows what I'm talking about. Me and Bishop was in the damn thing when it went down. And when they turned against MASHA said, you know what, this is evil as hell. We out. And he went on the other side because the paperwork to the school was in the drawer across from room 211. He went in there and took the thing out and took his name off of it. That's when ISUPK ended. So that's the reason why they named it that ICGJC and all that other crap, because there was no such thing. And Ariel went with them. Shaw went with them. Yeshaya went with them. Lahab had already left. Yaquab and Yaquab was too old, so he not going to knowingly follow that madness. But all of those cats that's running around here talking about they One West and all that, that's a damn insult. None of those people knew anything about the elders. And the actions that you see today proves it. This is, play the video. Well, we'll play it a little bit. What you're about to see, and I want to get to the point where you see this person. Stop right there. Where you can see this person. That person, that's not a white boy. That is Adam Clayton Powell Jr. He's black. His father is the famous Adam Clayton Powell of Harlem. That building that's on 125th Street and 7th Avenue, or Adam Clayton Powell Boulevard and 125th Street. That building, that state office building, was built in 1972. I lived a few blocks. I saw the building being built. That's the building was named after his father, and that's his son. And he did a lot of things in the community. Why am I bringing all of this up? Because MASHA was about the community. MASHA was not about this madness that you saw all week. MASHA was about righteousness, and that's what we're going to show. This woman that you see standing before, they put the thing back up there again. Is it on? This woman here is the woman that was over the Marcus Garvey Conservancy to take care of the park. She came to MASHA. I'm going to let her tell her story because it's not long. And then you're going to see MASHA come up and speak. But the reason why she sought us out was because we had cleaned up the drugs in Harlem, the buildings that was behind the school, which I lived in. This is not fairy tales, me talking about something that I wasn't there. I had keys to the One West. I had my own keys to the building. I lived on the back street on 126th Street. I lived there after we cleaned the block up. Okay. When Miss Bates, that's her work. That's her. When Miss Bates heard about the good works that we were doing with that, she said, could you please help me clean up this park? And she went to MASHA, and I'm going to let you hear that. And you're going to hear the kind of spirit that MASHA had. And you'll know damn well that this nigga shit that you see coming from these people, it had nothing to do with the original school. So stop that damn bullshit. Them damn lies. And got these brothers running around with their ignorant selves, running around talking about something they One West. You're a damn disgrace to the nation. Play it. Hit me. Turn it up. But MASHA gonna speak.
Here is simple. It's a matter of respect.
Go ahead. She introduces MASHA now. That's MASHA coming in there with the hat. Turn it up. Make sure they can hear it. Listen to what he said. And you'll know that this madness that you just saw had nothing to do with the original school. Can we turn it up so I can hear it?
Dealing with the park. Marcus Garvey Park.
Hold on a second. I want to make sure that people you people at home, just let me know. Can you hear this thing pretty well? I just need to know. You people at home that's watching, can you sit on the chat? Can you hear the sound pretty good? Type Y for yes.
Yes, sir. They can hear. They can hear.
All right. All praise. Back it up a little bit. Get him when he first starts coming in. Right. Okay. All right. Roll. Let it ride.
Right. No, the same thing. Lady Pound, the other species that's not in the space, and on this particular case, dealing with the park, Marcus Garvey Park up there in Holland. Nice park. It's a nice big park. It's for the community. We have a school up there, and the place came to us. He's been in that park working hard. We know how much he's been working in that park. And he came to us to help us get the drug dealers and dumpers and all that stuff out of that, radicals out of that park. And we did that. And we worked with her very extensively to get that park clean. Going in, sit down now. Women in there with the children now. And they're able to survive in that park. Now they want to cut the park out. This is wrong. That's why she's down there today. We came down there to support her and have a big park because we need that park. She needs to have the right and the privilege to run that park. She's donated her money. I know this. And her time. That's her heart up there in that park. Stern or whoever it is wants to close the park down, we want some answers. We want to know why.
So pause it. You see, we was about the community. She came to us for support, and we worked in that park. I worked in the park. I worked in the park on patrol and all of that to get rid of them people out of there that was messing it up. Needles and dope, all that madness. That's what was going on there because we had did it for those buildings on 126th Street. What's amazing is that Johanna had one of those buildings, so he know what I'm talking about. The rest of these niggas don't know nothing. Damn. Go ahead, man. This is beyond negative. I can't believe it. I'm pissed off that we have to go through something like this here. Go ahead. Go ahead, Deacon. What you got to say, man? And when the evil came through the school to destroy this man, that's when we left. Okay, so that's when One West died because he was the one over it. All of the elders were under this man. Ariel, all of them, they were all under this man. And when they turned against him, that was the end of One West, so to speak. And the building was done. So I don't know what the hell these dudes talking about. And normally we wouldn't even give a damn. You want to run with that narrative? Fine. We knew this history since 1995. We didn't care. As long as you teach the gospel, fine. But now you want to get belligerent, be running around here acting like you some damn hitman, terrorist, knocking brothers out of camps and all that. Nah, nigga, now you got to get dealt with. The reason why we were here and Miss Bates had called us, because she knew about the great work that we had did in the community. After we had cleaned the park up, we used to train in the park. We had brothers that would teach us martial arts, like Goap Shamar, like Anya Haka. We had Nathaniel Allah. These were brothers that was teaching us the martial arts and all of that. We were learning that. The trooper program, all of that stuff came around that time. We were also dealing with we had to clean the whole block of 126th Street of the drugs because there were 4 buildings that we had bought from the city. I'm just throwing this stuff out here. We had got those 4 buildings in there and they were basically having weed. People, before we took it, there were people that were smoking weed, selling weed, dope and all of that in the block. MASHA and Yawasap, one night we all got up and we went around the corner. We stood on both sides of the street to make sure that no drugs was going to be sold in that block. That's what we did when we did that. Okay, and Yawasap was outside praying for us as we went around the corner. He was praying for us. I remember we used to do what was called the 4 corners. He was praying for us. And we went there and handled that. Then I ended up living in the buildings. And the building, we had cleaned the block up so much. Excuse me if I'm rambling a little bit, but I just need to give you this history. We had cleaned the block up so well that I realized, like I said, I lived there. Next thing you know, there was children playing hopscotch in the street and all that. I know where these kids come from. The kids always lived there, but they couldn't come outside because it was so damn dangerous. So now we see them playing in the street. I felt good about that. I want to be a part of that kind of righteousness. I want to be a part of that kind of organization. An organization that cares about its people, damn it. That's what I wanted to be a part of. I remember there was a time when brothers, there was two Jakes that was walking through the block, and one of them stopped on the stoop where I lived at. And he put his foot and was getting ready to roll up a joint, and two girls came the other way. She said, yo, get away from that building. What that? That's that Army's building. That's what she told them. We don't even know who this girl was, but she was like looking out for them and saying, yo, they ain't playing. They ain't not having that here. That's the respect we had. So when that happened, Miss Bates learned about that, and that's when we helped her to clean that park up. Okay, and that's what MASHA is talking about. And that's the kind of man he was. Mm-hmm. I'd be damned if I'm gonna let a group of niggas destroy this man's legacy when he was about righteousness.
Right.
This is damn crazy. Got people thinking that the One West was about that shit that we just saw. Unbelievable. Thank God for the receipts, Deacon IBL. This is crazy.
All
Give
praises.
me some first.
He must have a good report.
He meaning a leader. I'll just make it simple. A leader. A leader must what?
He must have a good report of them which are without.
Which are without this truth. People that see us from the outside, they're not supposed to see us as niggas. They're not supposed to see us as some damn gang fighting over a damn corner that nobody owns, nigga. How the hell you gonna die? How the world you gonna do some crap like that? You telling me here the other one sitting up there talking about some that we respect when people are there. If the Negro said, Deacon IBL, tell me in my ears wasn't fucking. The Negro said if people selling drugs, he won't bother them. Did I not hear that?
Yes, sir.
Selling B-pies. The Negro said that if people are selling drugs, he won't bother them. But yet, men of the Lord are teaching as a nigger.
Damn.
Come up and want to run us off the corner and lie all through the damn week. Then the truth come out. Where the niggas at? Evil as hell.
Evil.
Evil as hell, man. Evil as hell. Read that thing again, man.
Moreover, he must have a good report of them which are without.
MASHA had a good report. That's the reason why Miss Bates wasn't in the truth. We went to work for her. She wasn't in the truth or nothing like that. But she said, this man is doing the good works. When we used to jog around the park, I forgot to tell you that part. We used to run out when we was training because we had to get our what they call your stamina up before you could really get into the inward shoot toe and all those different karate moves and all that. We were running around the park, and when we was running, there was some girls in the community, they young and all that, and they see us, and they were saying something negative, like, look at them negative, blah, 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 blah. Said something derogatory. And there was some older black men that was sitting up there, and they heard the women say that as we was jogging by, as we were running by. And they told us, said, listen, woman, shut your damn mouth, because these men one day might save your life.